Hey, what's up, guys and girls? It's Jesse Daley here in the Caribbean. Welcome back to Daily Weather. Thank you so much for being here on my channel. My friends, we do have a couple of things to talk about today. Today is Monday, June 2nd, the second day of the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season. And we're already off to, it looks like a pretty good start here. The National Hurricane Center, as of 2 p.m. on Monday, is flagging an area offshore of the southeastern U.S. The National Hurricane Center has mentioned that a non-tropical area of low pressure is forecast to form near or offshore of the southeastern U.S. coast during the next couple of days. If the system remains offshore, the low could gradually develop some subtropical or tropical characteristics later this week while moving northeastward at around 10 to 15 miles per hour. Now, of course, this is a low chance, but it's something to watch for sure. This is also interesting because AccuWeather has also picked up on this as an area that they're mentioning that could develop into a subtropical or tropical development. While the risk of development is low, impacts such as heavy flooding rain that can disrupt outdoor plans, minor coastal flooding, rip currents, and rough surf are all possible mid to late week. So if you are located along the southeast coast of the United States, make sure you're keeping a close eye on this week. Now, there's also another area in the Western Caribbean. I've talked about this a few times on my channel, and AccuWeather is, of course, also flagging this as well. I'm going to show you a run of the Global Forecast System, or GFS for short. By the way, this is courtesy of tropicaltidbits.com. The GFS has been consistently picking up on something potentially spinning up around the Gulf here. Keep an eye on the Western Caribbean. We will watch this here as we move forward into June, and around June, let's see, 8th, 9th here, we start to see something potentially spin up. This is June 10th. What the Global Forecast System believes may happen, and it does believe that something may spin up in the Gulf around the second week of June and bring impacts somewhere along the Gulf Coast, potentially near the Texas area. It's very early, but it's important to keep an eye on this because over the last few days now, the Global Forecast System has been pretty consistent in something spinning up in this general area. And of course, as I mentioned, AccuWeather is also now showing this as well. So it's really important to watch this closely. Finally, my friends, I want to bring you over to the Eastern Pacific. Their hurricane season began on May 15th, and there is another. We already had Tropical Storm Alvin, which developed in this area down here off the coast near Baja, the Baja Peninsula. Down here off the southern coast of Mexico, the National Hurricane Center believes that an area of low pressure is forecast to form offshore the coast of southern Mexico during the middle to late portions of this week. Once it forms, the disturbance is expected to move generally westward to northwestward around 10 miles an hour. Environmental conditions are expected to be marginally conducive for gradual development. A tropical depression could form by the end of the week. So if this develops into something, a tropical storm with winds of at least 39 miles per hour, it would be given the name Barbara, the second named storm of the Eastern Pacific hurricane season. By the way, if there is a system that develops in the Atlantic or the Western Caribbean, it would be given the name Andrea, which would be the first named storm of the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season. My friends, I will be here in this general vicinity in the Caribbean throughout hurricane season. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate your support, and I just always appreciate your being here on my channel. Please stay safe out there, monitor the National Hurricane Center, and as always, I will keep an eye on the tropical skies come rain or shine. Thank you so much for watching.